So this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be an overview in regards to your life's journey. I wanted to kind of zoom out and give you guys an understanding in regards to your path and where you're headed. Sometimes it is really hard to have a level of clarity when you're trying to look at things from like a one, like, you guys get what I'm trying to say. It's hard to look at things from a point of view of like the long term and like from a higher perspective, essentially. So hopefully this reading applies that understanding or gives you that clarity. Okay. Dang, I'm getting tongue tied already. Anyways, let's get straight into it. If you want to see future readings from me, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check out the description box as well if you want a personal session, and let's jump straight into it. Now, the first card is going to represent who/where are you now in your journey? And I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So really interesting. I'm actually seeing two types of Tauruses coming through. A set of you, you're letting your mind take over in terms of like thoughts and negativity. So what you do need to do is make sure you're not letting your focus be on the negative so much that you kind of allow yourself to shift into this like pessimistic, anxious, like not able to filter out what like thoughts are real and which ones are just you overthinking. Because yeah, some of you have a lot of like random thoughts that may be, I don't know, causing you to doubt or be in disbelief in terms of things that you can accomplish. But yeah, some of you have this thing going on, and others of you, are going through this process of actually shedding this way of thinking where it may be just really negative, and it may have caused you to have like this seasonal depression or feel down about yourself, have a level of like no confidence because of the way that you may have been perceiving things. Clarifying this, I have the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is also shifting what you focus your energy on anyways. Some of you have been just too anxious on relationships or like friendships that didn't work out. And this is you realizing, look, I can't keep being emotionally stuck in that space because it's not helping. It's more so a detriment at this point than anything else. Now, the next card, this is going to represent what's going to help you when it comes to your overall journey just moving forward. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, this is staying away from wanting to reconcile with anyone from your past who you separated yourself from anyways. Okay, some of you needed to leave a situation. Going back to it makes no sense. Whether it's a friendship, an old job, an old relationship, anything that you've parted ways from. And some of you sometimes feel guilty about certain decisions that you've made or how things may have played out. That's not helping anything at this point. If anything, that's keeping you still stuck in the past. We have to focus more so on the future and what's to come there. So staying away from this, staying away from gossipy friends or people who you can't trust. Okay. If it doesn't help your overall like goals or the things that you want to do in the future, then don't pay attention to it at this point. Now, what may possibly hinder you when it comes to your journey? Overall, I have the Seven of Cups. So this is personal confusion. Like your emotions may sway your decision making. So like if you're emotional today and you're sad or upset about something, you may go off and do something that you wouldn't normally do if you weren't angry. And then the next day you may kind of want to renege on what you may have said or done the previous day because you were angry or something like that. Or like your feelings aren't consistently the same about something. One day you may be upset. Another day you're like, should I reach out to them? Another day it's like, oh, I'm so in love with them. It's like it's too many emotions, mixed emotions with either some decisions you want to make, a person in your life. It's just a lot. And then this could also be mixed signals from someone else that's hindering you from experiencing a better love relationship. They're giving you a whole bunch of like mixed energy, and it's hard to pin. It's hard to understand. Some of you don't know what you want. You think you want this, but then a part of you wants this. You may have so many different ideas career-wise that there's no clear, concise plan or how to execute. So those are some things that may possibly hinder you, and that's something to look at. Now, this last card's going to represent the near future for you, just in general. And I have the Two of Swords. So in the near future, you guys are still going to be going through this process of trying to work through some personal confliction. You may have like an understanding that's very night and day. So one second, you may decide, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this relationship or this marriage. And then the next second it's like, well, but if I do this, and this, well, maybe it'll work. Or, okay, I'm going to leave this job. And then like the next second it's like, well, maybe I'll wait until I get a raise or something, or I'll wait next year. It's like reneging after you get to a point of a conclusion, or just staying in a space of just confliction in general, just never leaving that space. Some of you, there's still issues with you seeing eye to eye with someone. You may still keep this person blocked so that you don't have to deal with the issues and the drama that they may try to put you through. Okay. Some of you are still going to be conflicted when it comes to a connection where you know that there's other people in it. It's just you're waiting for this person to make some sort of decision on what they want. And a lot of you, you know this person's not going to make a decision anytime soon, but you're still in this conflicted space. Yeah, this is also you having to learn to pick your battles. Okay, knowing when to give up on a situation and when enough is enough, honestly. But this is what I see in terms of energy. I hope that I did put things in perspective for you and that you took something from this video. If you did, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Of course, any information you need to book a session will be below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, Taurus.